Also for ya was show my gun ya kwani ya quantum power sam so dia tudwa watch rest see ade ye bema contractor ya mani biada ye bebo achire.
That is far gone.
Can you was one for ya was share my gun Tempo Samso, Francis Asenso Boach, one worker such as say, and this year binded in Sembidia to drop half and another one was say and Yanocre.
Road projects are we in one, 13,624 kilometers. Honorable Abidja, Ebekan Wasam, Amami Betrim.
Gender ministry ne wama ya mamrene amane fa ye bo se ne be ya nipa ye de wo mu di dry betime twa so waka wom ho asem GPCC en wo mu kasa fa nam nyame ya doma enche by elections e ba so wo kire se etutu asem pa de Ghana fo nya de kwa bia so ye hye enemu empanifo ato abo ase ya mamrene amane e ma posifo ye wo fifi matemo ye de wo ma fa nchire mu e wo 24-hour economy policy ni mu a en enwumre de mu nchemo beso mu.
Police, they become the strategic partners. I will say, yeah, from 1990, 24 economy.
And you mention Pinaka, when you sing Konya, day as some young faster, and when you make
Ozon's chemist and the Ozon's Galley capsules, Abejaso MTN. We there for you everywhere you go. High Sense Ghana, everyday prices for everyday people. Dolphin roofing systems in Chancy at the Bodanso, the Bechama war, a free Dolphin. Budget cash and carry any one more and the Blue James energy drink abejaso Pepsodent cavity fighter apostle abema wanu mate wan eno and afei enne ya adaje anyway and na ho odene emani papi na sa obeda na wada yie ehwankromo a na JM Ado and Sons well slip no a wode aba no eno de kuma bi so etremase ano ano no obeda ho afei why ena de ohina yere spices aye aduane a na wo ana won e di aduane na complain da je se wa no won hye da ni aduane ye eno kra no so de ohina yere ya o ma starting advantage of 30% de aka ne yonsa no router natural susu enie router wo mo ena ede router mixture eninuanom aba eso Ghana fo nyina asena kwani asa so sanyu mekwa da woro ma na nwumre ote yenka ye na amote yenkan ye me nana ya okese ena
ohine gwa kese bo ahine Africa se bo na mu nche mu ankasa eni onso afo ye osho my Ghana ya kwan ya kwantempo won sams ye wura kwa me governance agboja en wo kasa akire contractors ahodo wo my Ghana mu ese kane bre na nka contract ye hwe ya na diama no wo se enadue ye twem wo de sansam we gina akoto dwa aban kuntebu adwumedie ye ekoso abankese mu en wo bu chese MPP abante so say contract no ya no wode mapa wo mu nhwe echi wo mu muwa enhwese bia nipa no sika hodom anase sika ni hodom enu ane se ade ama wo makoba ne sa so de a contract ya ye hwe nim se nipa no betimi aye no enya de akwa bia so ye ne sa na enu no wo to so ya wo chechem se Ghana ma Penis Excellency John Dramani Mahama e de ade bi de aba resetting Ghana ntiabre mu de enu ane oguso wode aye adwuma e ba ne se yi okwan wo my Ghana mo be hwe hu ne se ye de mu die mapankuntebu papa ye mu ya fan be sanso ye adwuma wase na anu ada ye bo ni din a ministry de hye ne nsem kwa hye no office honom enipa bi o mo hye de ne contract proposals ye ya no de ba na so kire se wono de won fa ma kopem se ye betimi abo akire hu ne sampa sa contract kese we de hye won sam no adwuma no betimi aya na se wontimi nye sika honom ana se sika ni ho.
We have huge delays in contract payment. The projects that have been awarded and contractors are not on site simply because they raise certificates and we are unable to pay them. There are also an issue of the portfolio of stalled projects, which is quite disturbing. And then the inefficiencies in the procurement processes, which is what our agencies have done. There was almost uncontrolled level of award of contract. As a minister, every day people come to me, I've got this package and they are throwing it in front of me to just approve. Reset means that cannot be done. We will only go ahead with projects that have been programmed and budgeted for. And I'm pleading with everybody interested in playing a role in the road sector that the days of uncontrolled, unregulated award of contract is far gone. We will only start projects that we are sure we can fund. So that is a message to everybody.
Eni ye kotie ye osofo ye wo show my Ghana ya kwan ya kwantempon wo samson sanu amanensi honoma ene wo sisi ade won ya no den ene wo de kwama won ye kwan wo my Ghana msesi ano ye de kwan ne de ma wa hweso na ye enyoma na wo ko hunu se enyoma na mudie wo mpa na anu se wo hwe mwantene bi so a wo kopie mu ada pa na wo hwe kwan na atim se kwan no wo mo ye ne fresh pa na so emu atutu pansam wo sisi ade ne NDC abanyade a wo mo soso so.
Going forward, we are saying that from now, contractors who get work must show competence and commitment to do the good job. For instance, we notice at the ministry that contractors get work and then when they are asked to buy, let's say, performance bond, they go to an entity, the entity without making any checks, give them some cover, believing that government will never come back to cash the bond if things go wrong. Let me sound this warning. From now, when you are a contractor, you do work, and the work fails without explanation, we shall cash the bond. We shall cash the bond to use to restore the road. If you are a consultant, before you get work at the Ministry of Roads and Highways from now, you will need to buy professional indemnity insurance. Because if you supervise work that fails without any explanation, we will draw down on your insurance cover to make sure we cover the damages that you have caused. So this is a very clear message to contractors and consultants. We are no longer going to tolerate shoddy work under any circumstances.
Ania ye kotie ye wasofo ya wo show my Ghana ya kwan ya kwantempon wo sams ye ra kwame governance agboja sansem we salamat kuku apento eneboano.
No penina samba kwa odeka ho ene se aban agina tuko cabinet aye ne se roto no ana wo hodada no a ye yifri ho no se yensan famra na enye te se de ba ko no a na sisi wo no a ngofo titimu no a uduru ho a na yaje usika 50 pesos no da bi ya ka se wo se companies mako edumienu ene de wo nkrata nyina ba se saban epeso wo ye sa roto no dia onfa emma wo mo no mbetimi aye ni ye pa onunyamfo governance kwame agboja se wonimiye pa se sa tobuti ya wo mo sa de bai ana to ya mo bagigi ebetumi aboa ma ban enye sika se be ya akwan no emu hya se tutu a obetumi ede asiesie.
Cabinet has given approval for the reintroduction of road and bridge tolls with a focus on modernizing the collection of these tolls. We have done the transition that we want to transition to electronic and automated tolling system, enhance transparency and auditability of revenue inflows, improve user experience and reduce congestion at toll points. The ministry has launched a concessionaire pre-qualification process so far. Public advertisements have been done. A pre-qualification conference was held on the 3rd of July 2025. 12 firms have submitted applications currently under evaluation. Proposed new toll rates have been submitted to Parliament via Ministry of Finance to determine the rates we are going to be charging when the toll is implemented. We are hoping that this will be based on electronic platform. There will be no physical barriers in on any road, and the tolling would only apply to roads that are engineered, meaning that roads that have been fixed. So we don't intend to put tolls on any rough road and other things.
Na ose se toll no saba sika ya beje no. Ese so afọ wes kasam so e de akwa akoto wodi susu ya ba ya amrase bedwa no hwe omo ebeje atumu na afi ye de aye adwuma enti se we no ba ebe nhihye foforo kra enu achi osan kan se ya won nhihye ya se ka bia wo so niam bia no niam eso ofa no eni se ebro tons bi na obro so ana afa bro so se si ade penalty ya ye ji wo 5,000 Ghana cedis no osise sei aban nhihye foforo bi ba se esa as the way for no se ukofa load no ma ne bro senia esa ofa no no a ya nyo 5,000 biom se e beje 50,000 na uhu ade a ubepini ho ni nyina ya nhihye aban se be ya yakwan no nkofo nse no.
Whatever money we collect in terms of penalties, and let me repeat, whatever you pay with respect to ASL loading is not a fee, it's a penalty for wrongdoing. So our aim is to make sure that ASL loading would, the accruals will be zero. If the accruals become zero, what it means is that people have stopped overloading. No amount of money we collect in terms of penalties on ASL loading can ever be enough to repair the damages caused by truckers along on our roads. Those of you who have seen part of the road Agona Junction to Takwa, which was done less than a year ago, part of the reason that road is almost gone is partly because of azoloading, not entirely because of that. But many other roads across our country are in a very deplorable state. We intend to do something about this, and then we have recommended a stiffer penalty regime for those who would not abide by the rule and overload. So you will see that the fees and charges that will come up, we are intending to hike the penalty for overloading on our road from 5,000 Ghana cedi to 50,000. You shouldn't be worried.
Also for sure kwani akwantempo so munyam for governance Kwame Agboja ene yete nkan
wa manensi hono ma wato aso bo amane chechem se MPP abate so no wo mo kasa kire Ghana for se kwan ya wo mo yie e wo mantem dunsia wo my Ghana mu e 10,000 kilometers na wo betena akonya kese so ese minister no wono ato ne bo ase kwapro wo kwae no wo mo se aban ni din trop a kire Ghana for ensam no kan gina no kra ba ko sei enchie mu.
The summary of my visit is that it was difficult to see the 10,800 kilometers President Akufo-Addo declared at a point in time that they have done. It was difficult to see even 1,000 kilometers of roads in good condition in only one location, let alone 10,800. Obviously, what the president said at the time was not factual. Why did we do this? Towards the run-up of the 2024 election, we decided that we would consult with the people of our country in every community and get from them exactly what their needs are. As Honorable Felix said, one of the main issues concerning Ghanaians today in all walks of life is the condition of the road in their backyard. It doesn't matter where you are. Even people in Accra and Kumasi have serious issues with their roads. It is based upon this that the president made a firm commitment to make sure that we improve the road network in our country.
Ani ayekotie ye wosoafo ye awhwe akwani akwantempo wonsam so Kwame governance Agboja na no si pepepe na kane wosoafo ye na wo sa ministry ho no wasanso yemrahye bedwani e wo bantama abaton pesua so wasantemantem Francis Asenso Boachi wote no wose na Kwame de na aka ne sa no asembe na woken se MPP aban te so road sector honom ya nya adwuma na miankasa minim asema me kasa bio nya se mebo mitirim keke aka nsem bie ni honom ni aye ka kiro nyina ne se kwan ye pass yase minister te wonom bo amane ache Ghana Central for say 13,000 kilometer kra no MPP abaye ntimi anye na wo mko hwehwem kra na bibie ni honom Asenso Boachi akasa ya wo kire se sebe mfutro bia keke sebe propaganda nsamanya no kra ene wo to odigu Ghana fo nyina enim na wato so abo amane ya wo kire se MPP aban etiso se wo to ne boase bunku ntane yese ya January 2017 ebesi December 2024 say kwanya wo mo yeyem 13,624 km what the two emails ne Mahama administration so na is end your credit wo mo dia 4,634 km and wo mo yeye enti dia no wo kan sa no Yewura Boachi ato so akire so wo pese wo hu sampa kwan ne MPP aba wo mo ye dia wo mfo nani enchiremum wo monetary ministry honom enkohye
Makasa bebre about road construction projects na Akufo-Addo here for the 8 years we here adwuma Ghana. Makasa obae no road projects we here no kwa no 13,624 km. Ama Honorable Abuja ebe kan ho asem ama mi be kire hu say projects na ye kan. Yen ka say ni nyina ye be bia na ekwan ni ho na ya but road interventions which include new construction. There are areas that there were not roads at all. Today, if you are traveling to Accra Kumasi, Osino bypass or it's a one bypass or Kanongo bypass and Nyirem bypass. You see, I'm saying construction is possible. Now roads will be anyhow. These are constitute new roads. It's part of the 13 kilometers. There are areas in Suwa. Those of you who live in cantonments, East Legon and in Kumasi, in Takrade, we've done effort overlay to improve the road condition, driving condition. These are all road projects, but you can't say a fresh project. It's like asphalt overlay, gravel and regular gravel, construction, partial reconstruction, upgrading of Fanko and so on. But you see the massive road construction going on.
Emrashe Virginia Manesi one man was say Kwame Nyabutransa one kasakra ankanokre na no yet ya single source ya ye kan wasem yete passe wa sori kaseti enem fana emwa nanso nei ndc aba betna so single source ya ye kan wasem se no bia na washa ase ya wode ye adwumem enti we best minister se won pie montene so na won fa chaw pa ano den ema Ghana fo nyine sanse wo ka asem a wo twetwesi.
What press briefing? As small can say, procurement doesn't matter. Procurement method doesn't matter. And for money, procurement method will be used. As long as there is an engineering estate. There's any power say, who could grab an afford coca as some for what they do TV, Akan as some for any problem over engineering. Or cast them to our engineering. They be any sir. Into the foot to my road minister and say, road ministry, no, and yet Minister of Information, technical ministry, your construction, your engineering, mechanics, your numbers in the year. It's one year propaganda now or yellow.
Can you also for ya was sharp quani a quantum pon one samsu or my gun was Samsu Rashe Bedrenim. Ewa bantama baton Persia so as Antematem Francis as senso branches as some way. Imbano Aquali William gain to name ye come say and some fun minister honum. Salamat Kukwa paint on a buano.
Ghana by Ayan say to me Yadiamanui or the BBI friend 24-hour economy and she share eba ama wate ho atenaye ya mpanifo edano. Na penia odasa ahye no ne fa ya ehwe kwan obi be fa so na adwen sesa bibia ebetimi aye 24-hour economy no mu amana ye Dr. Ishmedodu ama enam so one posti sahene ya ewo finfin mantam nyina hia kane na nka posti atena ibu finfin mantam no ya mantam ba ko nanso ne wachichem miensa enti asahene no a wo moda amantam no nchichemu ni nyina mu finfin mantam dada no ono wonu mu nyina hia kyerɛkyerɛ wo mo ne a 24-hour economy no eba abeye ene ne a aban so ba hwɛ e de free bambofo ɛho na ebra wone sa post mpanifo hia wo asemfo su president asondan mo ya onom ɛyɛ sa nkyerɛkyerɛ no pani yasom de tudwa ene sɛ 24-hour economy ya de ehia ban pa na de abase oba bese sagana yasetinam.
Say 24 economy beye bebia ye pese ye drew. Ghana will become a very productive economy, and there will be a lot of made in Ghana goods. Now, the production expanding all across the country. Next, the business is very expanding. Now, business is expanding, then it will give ideas to thieves, armed robbers, and to be a lot of security challenges. And Nuntina, Yashese, among the security agencies, police, they become the strategic partners. They will say, yeah, from and Tumpo, idea, yeah, and 19 idea, yeah, 24 economy. And then among police strategy to accompany the implementation of 24 economy. And we are part of it is to understand the 24 economy.
Now, Osai at the source say, police for no. Onim se wonu be ya adwuma pa osa 24-hour economy mu wonu hia ka de bebre afei womo ehia posifo na nkasa dodo ya ombetimi aye adwuma ena enhihye pi so wo ese posifo na nkasa so no edigu akwan mu na eboa woni a eye adwuma 24-hour economy no mu enu nti ena nkyekire bi atisei no wa hyehyɛ ama won.
If businesses are going to spring up and a productivity by increasing, you need not just logistics, you also need manpower, increase the numbers of the police. Also, they need sophisticated equipment and they also need some training. This is one of the reasons this program. Now you're assessing every area, what would they need, so that we work with them to acquire those capacity to do that. And that also is going to create a lot of jobs, especially those who are young people who are passionate at being policemen, and those who want to do community policing, those who want to fight cyber crime. These opportunities I believe it will open up for them as well.
Now, Central North Region, Posi Sahine DCOP Abraham Akwe, and so I can say, one more 150 man dear. Enkanga bambofo no wono magisa 24-hour economy hihye no e de atum na to amaja atum ni se enhihye bia se policy di gu kwan mu se be ya se 24-hour economy ni sha se o 15 mantem ho a o mo so de bambo be mankofo no o mo di gu akwan mu pa.
They came and then educated us on the vision, the mission, and then the objectives of the 24-hour economy. Now, yes, we have embraced the concept. Now, as security officers, and I say we, the police, and as part of the security sector, we say Kofiana can be Debian Amita Epesa quotation. Also, you will not enjoy development without security. You will not enjoy security without development, and you will not enjoy either of them without respect for human rights. Quote and unquote. It is also who say development now by and now politicians there's so many so and as a Ghana you say to sana mona yeah to me succeed without security and says you know how our police you bet me any this our show and I say you fit into the 24-hour economy
na ochire niam bia eye akwansidiema posifo ewo madwuma yim kanka ene woni a ewo mfimfini mantamu ho.
Yeah, what challenges kakra because project be our baby what challenges initial challenge from teaching problems. Now some of our challenges manpower. Yeah, police phone call make us say no 24-hour economy yeah dem put that because yanto charge office muda. Now moment mean the required number of personnel to meet the way and so there's a shortfall because we share presentation now so one police officer should be able to police 500 people but Ghana as a policing probably and before the 25-hour economy say the 25-hour economy can say as a ratio be cost here as police officers yes sir recruit more 90 pound because before this as for you 12 hours and as a manpower is a major challenge MIA.
Odum Prince Lemford Enkwa FM ewo asin fosu ono ene de samane yi ebre enwumre
aso ya wo hwema mofra dada sitina bambo mu nsem wo my Ghana mu aka wiase nyina ho ma fa kese aye hye se ne be ya nipa ho dwadie bone ye betime ja blue day wo mu ahye ho fa enadiem na asempo amperifo anwene de ato so ne se nya obi a wachire na emu mpempem no ye se ye betime abubude agu fam na afeso yetime esi ensam so we ya sede kese ye aban civil society organizations wani a eye bambofo wo nyina da wo mu asediem na dwumedie kese we asem na waswafo gender minister nankasa Agnes na momola te wo kasa na wo chese mpepi no oyo my Ghana mu say ya ekoso papa woti wan ma na obi abampa cha oba no fa ne mame me de ne be ko schools wo boa kura wo ko no ejumade pa awia taso no wode ne kwakwa ya wo chese koba no se ha dwene party ti wo se mofra na afeso ema say ye fa hodie ye mudie ye da chem ene ye tietia so wato aso ya wo boa chese se ade wo hwe wiase nyina se nipa be se 2.5 million enemrei sabe nko asum mema ka ho maka ho ene mofra ka ho na ne ha adwen kura ne se bi wo hodom a ya ye me anas wo maya wutimu ena se tukyira sam ne ekoso bi wo so kura na amanfo amaso de du tu kwan akọ wo kwa ne ya shebo o ye kwa adwuma benya pa ne dollars America dollars ya sabe kanti unani a na ebuburu jade amount ni panom wonu wontie kura wie na afo ahya ase se wodi wachi wo sesa afo de wo mkosi ya padie ni anu ode ne pa behwe no abrofo nkwada ne ye hwe mum ena ma ne bi wo so kura na sabiom waya ase ye tumu de nyina ma engine oil no ne nyina etimi asam ene se ne tietie omo fa hodie enso no wa kire se enya kura.
The global theme is leave no one behind, breaking barriers, building bridges, which reaffirms our commitment to the global call to action to leave no one behind in the fight against human trafficking and irregular migration. This calls for stronger cooperation, deeper understanding, and the removal of all barriers that prevent effective victim identification, protection, and justice. At any given time, an estimated 2.5 million people are trapped in modern-day slavery, and that is scary. Men, women, and children fall into the hands of traffickers, both in their own countries and abroad.
Also for ya wo hwema dada sisna bambo mu semu Agnes na momola tenensem anono Chief Director of Ministry honom Dr. Fisa Zakaria wakasa kire se sa kun ya yesu ai ni se enya aban ne pe ne betimi ayo Ghana fo nyina ya sede ene ya sudie anono.
The fight against human trafficking cannot be done by the government alone. Neither can it be done by one institution. It is therefore important for all institutions to collaborate with each other to fight the menace of human trafficking. Let us approach commemoration of an open mind or with an open mind, engage actively, challenge assumptions and share experiences. Together we can turn the tide against human trafficking. Let us all support in any way we can. The Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection is poised for action. Therefore, we are calling on all stakeholders to push the implementation of the National Plan of Action.
Dr. Fisa Zakaria Wanoye, Chief Director wa Gender Ministry honom ne nsem yokoti en saso na pani ya wo sha adihia wonsem so wo UNICEF Ghana Mrs. Christian McNeil wono so kasa kire boa wo beboa aban.
UNICEF is committed to expanding our child labor public-private partnership and to also address human trafficking, particularly in high-risk sectors such as mining. We continue to support the government in investing in prevention and recovery service by scaling up the Integrated Social Services, or ISS, approach, particularly on online sexual exploitation and abuse. We are scaling up capacity building of law enforcement actors and social welfare actors in a sustainable manner in partnership with tertiary institutions and disseminating that victim support information package across various service points to inform vulnerable children and their families on what available services and procedures empower them for access to these services.
Chief of Education, UNICEF Ghana, Mrs. Christian McNeil, Sansemwe Clinton, Akwesi Amuako, and Ebuano.
Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council, GPCC, at the Kratebi Pia Ghana for say, Amanyosemu Hoyeno, Adosumpa, Nanka Kaneni at Ghana Hano, and yes, sir, and it here. Nenso, if you got credit, I say, Yama Sakasaka, a Baba Tumuno, and also Babeka, Yamanyosemu. Or say Enyas and Papa Kra. Na Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council catch that man of say was Srewomu. So ma for Frafo no Mama Yosemu Basabasa, or Monshan Aquetia by election no aye kwakweno, Ubia and Fasa DNB and Siho. Na Kratano or no EDP, Janumuasmo Mokabi and say. And I know buy a cocoa to Ablikuma North here, dear see ye. And no crama GPCC Fonya, Autoswak as say. As you ensure that you papa, Ewa Manusumano, and almost Ghana for say, Yenny Sasakasakanum free about 2 years about 2 years, a Yachawadrin, na Menchere Madrin. Was an annual Blackman North, you have videos, be a buyer, now what the toto, a buyer to be or mere bit set a chimay, a dra, Aquatia Tolong, I have one no southwest, and I was so west wogon there. Nina, he can see any more, I say. Basa a sort of about to Nukwana, Ecosro, Nafe, Ase, ye, the Ababe can't, Yaman of someone. GPCC Chester, Enise, a Consaco and Biaso. As a mean, Yapasi GPCC Church for Apostle Emmanuel Tete, a church in Komokakra. Papa, a radiasum Jankao.
Yamasum Jankamo, so they might my phone you.
Amen, amen. Now, Papa Pomo, dear.
Yamatum, Christo Adaroma, Yamoye.
You, the radiasi. Aquatia, Mobo, Amanyofo Kokose, the Nanu see Ablikuma Northono, or Monshena, or Manfa, ebi ankoho. Dear Pote, Namopese, Moma Manofo, no tia CFA, Abaye Quaco to Aquatianona, a DNT, and Ama more cancer as a mamoking.
Yo, Medase, Namenfa, Aquanian so, and Fantia, a Chefunina, Sonegana Funina. And say, about what they said, no, they can enka eye adwenkyerɛ ene oniko a ɔmanfo no pɛsɛ nka ɔyɛ wɔn kanifo ɛkɔ mrahyɛ bia hɔ no ayɛ parliament na nsɛm yɛ hu sɛ ɛyɛ sakasakayɔ ne basabasayɔ ne etuo ne sikan ne ntɔkwa ɛyɛ adɔso ɛsɛ abatu bia na senya di Blackman North, only 19 polling stations. 19 polling stations there. Among them, a Nuntina na GPCC, the opinion for it's not sitting in home. And there's a Yambo Ubiaboko, a Titrono, police for and party for no political parties, you know. There's a threat about to and Tokwa, and yet. Kind a giant man to a adventure, and Tiasra won't be a and call to a back, Boko, no young coffee.
Papa, sa basa ya eba wabatu mi. Mo bobo bibi ti se techi ma edwira kwati atolong afo ano southwest. Eme bebere wo ho a esi. Se say de omo de aba be fra ye nsanjofo no kra ye kokokoshe na ye bo eho amane no. Papa ujiri se de ne yenye.
Won se nentia ba na sa ne se no obi ya yentwena so. Ye mama any nindi no. Enti nia brofokasa bi kan impunity. Say emenkan na oye because nim say or the nesaka obi a mrebia ni nindi na ban e na etiso. Na ban onimobi e wo police na bibisa. Enti na say no amanfo emenkan no say the person ye bia oye. Ne ebehia pa ye bestre etoda FM stations, radio stations, asem no ye ka America credit ne aja to ho. E was saying ka ye koso e ka kosi se ye behu se nya ye hwehwe no ye nsaka ye besre mombo mu dawro sa basa yo no ye nka wansem se ye chi e wo elections bie mu say ye general election, say ye by election, say ye parliamentary, whichever election ye adventure ene aba ye enti no titro ne beka se obi eye nea etumra was say aban any police any niti se ne amra enchi se ye ma ye nja nipa no ho. In fact me pampa ho ka se ne ya ye ka national security for atwashe journalist for this war Spintex Road. I mean, national security, woman so Kagana Mrano, woman Yamra and Mawamo. Ain't Bibisano, Mestre, journalist, Munya Bago, the better Mwachi, Naya Kao, who said, near was say, a buying an answer Mra, Ayano, Namra, any self for no Eddie, Nequanso. And none of me did say, ya, a bebois.
Hey, Papa, yen san hwe amanyofo no ne basabasa no biom na be mre kakra ni na ye tena se eye mra se party fo ni nyina yerim se wo mo mrante a chese otu se na de do ma pagya o ma bo pa ya no mdo mo bo mo ho ban e na ye be ye vigilante ni ho actor ye si ye ye free ho but o hwe 2024 aba no wa to ye na bibia nkyere se parties ni nyina agusa vigilante fo no after Blakuma North, asemu amate se MPP for bi aka ene se ya na beko de a ene omo so mrante no omo sen abehihye omo e de asi ho se be ya abato bi e beko so no omo bebo omo so eho ban enye huma yen
o se edwan ye kan se wo mu a e bi se adwuma e wo fa ne wo ye ni mu a ye hwepa e ya Blakuma North nipa ebeti se adwuma no etu share hawa yankubo ene wo mo ebobo asum police ni na ebo journalist bi asum wo mo ebe ye basabasa wo wo se mra ni wo dia ye nyina ye behu edi ho adanse se nipa ye say no se oye macho so ye vigilante so ye police ni so ye soldier ni otumra wo se Ghana mra ni di macho anase wa koje wa pompiama wa betina adeja no enye bone ne a wodi sa abetina ye se etia Ghana mra e wo se ni wodi enti ya semu a ebe kan se se ye hwe nipa no se ni tintin eni ni tetia na se ni kala ana party owo na party oni otumra ye nyina ye wenfa ye ni ye chiri na ye hu se mra eni ne di ne kwa so na ya sha se ye ne za obi biara ebe di ni le mu aye ne wo so ye na ye da ne sa tra de a obi so eko pompi na onya abeti kakra onam kromu a odmi obe because onim se mra bie ni Ghana ebe kano desre yem bua na mra enye djuma ewo Ghana mra enye djuma ene eyobi ochina ebetumi abeyeme ana webusiani bi me yenja no se enka minti no emfa me ho e wo se fa yi nyina ye ho na ye ne de bebo Ghana
Baba ansa na obekokra no me no kase ya na me hwe video bi of I can say Magdan ne warehouse na e was painters no a omakwa kubu no Senjro ni gina ho interview eyewitness gina ho bone nipa na ya ne se oye interview wo hwe se na soja fo asi abu sa nipa no na wo hwe enra ananansa ne se nansa ne na no juada yesi encarry emerante bi esusu omo ye national security for akọ forest for office akọ lock office ho kade a omo ye and there have some makumienu miensa bi ho a asisi saa wo saa ne man saa ase se ye nimra so ye mfa mra nche ense obi bibi a ye mo no ye nye saa de efiri hin na aba why na se so na asi form
o se meka enye ne die ye na eshase baby mean to me interest na anase ne nansa ana nfi du etwe mu be shase baby na apeja betu ye say no say President Mama Ban say or reset there enye obi biara otumra national security na America no say wo mu nyamra emma wo mu a eho wo mu so ehye Ghana constitution emra pono wo mu so shase enti se journalist anaso bi timamuni bi filmi bibi na se won person be film a ben no na ka kire no ye nipa wo ka obetie but pray kwa se journalist no wo o ye ni interview na assault say no in fact ye hwe kwan say President Mama me who say government that issue statement a good beginning ya shasi papa but statement no kwa and also was say ye di three na nepo yes no mra any we shouldn't put our journalists in the way of harm and that's all that ye get na ye mwa can be mamin can be amamona yes ye di enwa ko se mo no the journalist should be the last person to be touched in this no so no a better saying the issue press statement condemning it and look at the way forward with certain you need problem say yeah nya obi dan you yes you know enye ne kwan so na say we say the three sa dan no you need problem but journalists are or no all filming and I say all interview you know mra bia ni ho say we kwa so you know I mean it is very very upsetting. It is very very upsetting. The best say President Mama was shot with his research on shete ne pepi emfa tetinyamedi embese na banya se say oya enam kwan paso ani nyina ye leti ho a ye bona baso mo bi embese me mano on fanimfa na kwanso na bibi anda ni kwan mi ni da se
Papa peace news da se anwumre
yo so yes that man na me shiramo
on so Apostle Emmanuel Tete ono ne church for Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council eni ane no edin komo no
na watwe mu asamba ko esi ye yeguso a ye ka ho asema ye di ho nkomo national security mrantie dunum kopiem be kwan kawe ene offense forestry commission office na odu ye no ene adwumafo ande tia de ene ewusuro tia ye tia omo pa ye wiom ne ewo omo nyina nkonsa kosi abonten re omo tum kyerɛkyerɛ bam ejapade omo se na se woni sisi ye ka kyerɛ wo enam so ma ene wie kase ebopono so ma me ya akona ma atone bo ase ene convener de ma Ghana coalition against say Dr. Engineer Kenneth Ashigbedin common worker chairs openi disi ane ne yakoso o man Ghana mu no yakọ ya danse ye baaye se abremu de woto office ya na wo bi friend ho national security operatives na waboevra honom edu honoma all of you get out my friend na fe emme wo mu kura de otim se wo mo aboto ankasa awosi egu om na esintobro wase saa de ne pa de enkyerese ye wo buo ni die ye de ma Ghana mranti wasrem Ghana ma His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se wedie wa besra akra se wonhwe so obetime emu hwehwemu se ne be ya afoforo na wo mte wa wabo mutiri mu process etwitwira sem wei ene nsem wei hia se wo beye binom wo betime afa afoto de afirimu yenti openi nsem
video ba kwa coalition yenya no papa bi ono se ono na deputy
coordinator Emma Ashanti region ono so beka say enkrofo no omo nye national security for na ombe show mo oma panisho mo so se nipa ba ko mo no o se police uniform class e ko e ba ko e police vehicle na o share press release na minister for lands and natural resources no dey immediately at the scene na go issue statement because memos no to say coordinating for security with under the way and they had not caused this thing to happen into no issue statement the minister for interior police for I want to say IGP any national security coordinator by this time no I see to meet something definite from them say some for by this time I arrest you investigation prosecution
ya manensi wonu ma no wose ebremu de saafo no won de won kasa amanyosem batechire na emom yemfro mu nyina nchen yenhwehwe mu hu se eye asemesi wei ko bente we ne di bone no na emra bi esafata bia ye ne wo mu ni eni kwase ye kade bia keke sansa asem ya ye ken ehu video eda abonten a ye nyina ye hunu bie
MPP version the issue of areas of these illegal mining are contract security for a democracy in Chroma into the level of insecurity no a major it's the maintenance forestry commission for boy and against illegal mining forestry way boy and illegal logging because of no to them at the padlock it's important say His Excellency the President so they are very decisive in this now among who say you Ghana and the banana republic. In Kofi, you say so much of anymore. You many police, police pick up the it is important. Said no the state apparatus they need to carry us as citizens along with them. And see, it's important to see better action immediately.
Convener the Ghana Coalition Against Galamsey engineer Dr. Kenneth Ashigbe sansem we na wie ye kase abopono so woni mame ya akuna madi nkoma wodi atudwa
African Center for Democracy and Socio-Economic Development CDS Africa ede atudwa se niema ekoso ewo boko no etan na Canadian nange ni santo kwa ni gina boko nko a na de atretre ama ngrutu ahodo atwa boko ho ahia ama atra ama yana afofam ha ebimpo abaha sa niema no na African Center for Democracy and Socio-Economic Development HSE etan ya enise obi asoso oso hwe de ekoso ewo na lergu Zebila Binduri ene ne mpotamu no ni nyina ya de a yensoso so Ghana ha kora osrebo kwa de hye obia o se okasa o Ghana ase yakabi otumfu akabi nanan matra nkonwa bedwa akabi asofo aka Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference de omanu atum Pentecostal and Charismatic Council de omanu atum Chief Imam akabi hwan pa no odi mu o Ghana ha ya won ka bie ya ma mpanifo a abakro efiri papa je ebreso wonum nyina do manu ato asemi mu bi aba be sisi e kasai enso still bokufo se entiase na omusi sa basabasa no a ekoso wo ho no eya etan na wosre omanfo oboko se omumma kwan na asomdue enya adwuma e wo boko
ese wo hwe senya ensem ekoso e wo boko na aginsem ewi Sisiano efri ahemfosam eko akwakoye bibi fufura engina mamprusi eni kusasi fonko anso ewa afi mu seye kan nkrofo dodo ma ahwe mo kwa ewo sanse ne ekoso obokun dia na no wo hwe senya nyoma ekwana na sisiano ade na achinsem a hwe ankasa nya yebehu no ebe chen nya yehu sisiano ewo mu se sisiaye kase abaya hwe se yemfa kefu ento amoso a mbisa ya ho se enye ni di kan ni a asemu ye ni ti ewo boko a ye di kefu ato amoso emwa enti ade na wo se ye
na era Celestina Damwa ede kasa sesi ose yemfa entudwa na manyofo nyina hu se obi anyi ne hu firi boko nsensem no mu na boko no ehwa anwo a emu obia
Ye di se wo se ye ne se animia wo se ye hwe kwan a ye befa so a ye beti committee bi a obetumi aye nhwehwemu ehu asam no ne fapem protocol no ye beka se the causes and patterns of this conflict no manye yampone se sa no montwe amanyesem bia eni a non-political I say yes I call back to the drawing board no na yes I fa enhyehyeye fofa ebehwa ebebo it's na hosa na ade na agensim because ne ekono atra ahemfosem say yedi nyina yedi yehubom na yehwe eye bibi so that the boko situation no once and for all no we will find a lasting solution.
Sansemi yenua Prince Bafo Asamoah Konongo Jakchan ono enede ebre
Western North Mantam so for Wilbert Petty Bretum and Walkers Achres and Yameya Duma wani afosi for your woman tem over boom send your beya sumje PSC opportunity now Kwanswa Kwensia and PS in yetimi twas ye galamse so wabehe to me it was a minister same Ebremu the other when it chem Western North Mantam say asumje debi honum na sa asumje hunsuo no guso awodom no enye baako for pe na ye bibie na emu wom nyina na akabom titi ne mantam afosi for mpanifo nti isi ade obese nkwaso anya ne saa na enua ne betimi aboam wade sansem we nyina to dwabra na wone nsentwerofo edi enkomo ene wase Western North Mantam hode heba no ahensem manso ebi kwaso pa na afeso galamse entinya de ebrem wo betna otoso akase galamse nkoso ene ahensem manso so enkoso ne yehye ne pa na afi atwa ne nsunu mu awo ene sa wote hwado mu abete se yesi obi afiri mu gone too soon oh why what a shock ya tro ede abia wonyonkwo so no ahwehwe mu an wo hu se saa wo no enye nyankopon twadi ampo basaya adom nankasa ena bia wa mawo message say meto nsafro na mum eyo kada anase motorbike CB wonam kwantempo so awokọ wonka bi hyemu obete pau na nipa no woto ho a wansore wasra se MTT di mpanifo enyere bambo mu yie na afeso wane a etwi hyen a wo bitisiti echi patim se nipa we eno ane se watisiti anechi se wo kokora wonim be bia wo kom America tenta wotuom ekwan so ahyenso de akora wonim enti ane asafo nyina ne subambo ne nyina wanhwem so obetimi etu ase de ku
Western North region enjoys peace, and it is not the result of only one person's effort. We have all worked together to ensure that a region which otherwise is very sensitive in terms of chieftaincy issues, and then the so-called galamsey, that is an albatross around our neck. We have a very unenviable record in the Western North region. In terms of unnatural death, Western North region, we top the whole of Ghana.
Honorable Robert Petty Bretum wano eye Western North Mantam swafo nsema wade atudwa enono na sansem Kwame Kontoboaten Lord FM ena woboano
na Amenfi Central Emrahye Bedwani onmonyamfo Joanna Jan Kujo enso so ede atudwa se atoy mantam mu wo hye ne manfo ebo se aban na ye na dwen se obeyi akwan pa ewo ho na ta akwan no oba beyi no so no nya contractor bia akeke en wo beyi enunti wo sre pa se entity bia ye ede ama contractor for se be ya wonu behunu kwan a aban pese wo yi ene enhyehyɛ a aban ede ato akwan mu se be ye beyi akwan wo no wo mu nyina ne batam wo for na batom pese so wo fom ho enyi sa entity no emu na wo se National Democratic Congress NDC aban eba ye no wa bibia watu din big push na sa big push no mu no obeyi yakwan ma wahwe kra ban no ye be se sanidin afre no yi akwan na ebra odmonyamfo Joanna Jan Kujo any peace news etwetwe nkomo no wo se wo mpatamu ba bi na se ye ntete a ete sa ba ho na ado hu hyemu abeboa ama won so wanya adwuma se be ya bibi ebe hye obotom anaso abosuo mu na eba se ye ka asetena mu a wo so ho ahenha wo kakra
a road contractor no eba be training omuye no matchro omu ekwan ye fa so ye cover eba ne sa ye bridge kura na asese wo nkronkro bi so a nkura ye hyehye ebo se ye be ye bridge no ebe ye easy ama ya tumi ayeden aye eno so ye kwan ye fa so e kire se ye de bo eye nneoma ye ka se ye be ye ama Memphis Central mpuntu ne nkoso aba no ye be ye to wa wani gye se ye ukunu eye wo ba eye wadanfo ana ne gye hu bia no ebe ne din ne number ekura ofili so ne electoral area wo bia efe wahuno ye nintino omu nkonkofa mode no ene saa covet neoma no emfiri nkuru kase bia so ma nyina be ya Memphis Central sika no ne adwuma ne nyina be ka Memphis Central eye ni je eye ni ka eye chance kase pa
Odmonyanfo Joanna Jan Kujo say every so bayam na shebe dwani so wade ntete pi na abre ne maso ne mpatamu hofo na wone wona bato mpesu aso de ne timu popa ne se wo mota na chi yi a obemo mo nyina obia enya ne so ene ne de
say betimi aye kwan ban beboa ye be bibia no ye dey request ni bibia nyomi adom omo pese omo boy na good news aye nyon se contractor ni say aya wo ye covered and as a virgin keten na sa nyoma no mo modi no e dey that covered na kwan mo faso ye kwa mo faso chiro aye te say kakosu ya mesi na carpenter aye omo hia nkrofo omo chiro omo de omo ye esan say so omo koto afri incline de aba na kuma se de aba takura de aba na ekro bia so de aba ni boy ye den omo achire say 23 electoral area no omo be why no mama ye baby na omo wasagu na Memphis essence wasagu na Memphis block factory on a house landed over 20 acres to omo pese ye yini pathway every electoral area say 5 o'clock
na sansem nyaye nua kwa me konto boaten ya wo Lord FM na oboa no ebre yen afei yenko GCB Bank PLC na GCB Bank PLC edin hihye fufuro bi aba ya wade na die watu din digital salary advance product eni se eye enimanimu ya bosian hihye bi a GCB Bank PLC aye ede ama woni a eje bosome akatua ya omo esika efa GCB Bank na eno da nchen ya omo so a ekura current account a omo sika no omo na GCB Bank PLC ene din sawoso no ena waye sa enimanimu ya bosian hihye ya watu edin digital salary advance product ede ama omo ene se banki enhihye mu no ene yede abefo nkato kwante bon edi djuma no uyo obi a one GCB for edin sawoso a omo ewo app bi a friend GCB mobile app obetun afa sa mobile app no so na waje sa bosian na aketua so nti waje sa bosian se be ya omo nhihye ho no se osika no ba omo ebeyi omo dia ewomu executive head of retail banking GCB Bank PLC Sani Kagamati and one Peace News etwetwe nkomo a wode sa asem we etudwa wo se GCB for na transia hu se bosume aketuafo no do ba bia na hwenhwem omo hia sika bi de etwetwe omo na ne kire ya wanya wanhwa na ata meshi eno na ama bank ya transia adwene wo ho a ehunu se esese wo ye saa de we sei ede ema wo mo no se wo mo nso so a eye customers wo mo na GCB Bank for edin za wo so a wo aketua no efa wo mo savings account mu nanso wo mo pese wo mo page mu de kokoye salary account no nso so wo metimi afa mobile app kro no a so app wa me bodin GCB mobile app no so no ma pagem efi savings wo e de akọ salary account e ba sa nso a enhye bi e wo ho no o mbetumi enya bi no no e betumi ama kwan ama obosumi akatua no a wogie no a efa GCB ho no obetumi agimu be wo hanche mu aduowotwe 80% sebosia
e kan se ye hu se si ano omo ye adwuma bosumi so bia ban etu omo ka no etu be bia na ahokyere bi aba etu be bia na ahohiehie bi aba enti de GCB kan se si ano se wo ye adwuma na bosumi so ne etu a kan ko ade a unye sika obetimi akọ your mobile app no so 3 steps away clicks away obetimi advance up to 80% enti emfa se bosumi so na etu a ka 1000 Ghana cedis a obetimi aba abaji 800 oji sa 800 na ye jiu interest ensi 2.17 enti se e ma 100 Ghana na otu akuma bi 5 cedis na se e asem de na GCB di aba enti ye di aba enye ni sika nti ye di ahoto na abra ye customers any Ghana fuo nyina
na Sani Kamagati anto manansi wa oto aso se nansen esan online no abenti nkofo wia nkofo pa eto obesere se eniema bi wo ho a ewasumasem de di kan ni se so obi afrew no oba be ka chan me adwuma o GCB Bank PLC enti enfi no se ni pan ka chan se check text message kra o phone so amen check wo check pe o mbewia wo check pe o mbewia na se o mu wia nkofo pa de enye kra ye momofo no ma send you momo bi sesi a no aye text message momo received no or the aye wunnim na wo ye wa adwen say wo check your balance wa use sika wo account mu ni nyina de akọ sa de ni nyina no owura Sani Kamagati say wo mate omo GCB Bank PLC for omate na say GCB for omo hoi omo customers who here omo panti omo fa kwani asanso bo customers no ban say be ya obi mfa kwati kwan bank na ye ne fam de won so ya wo fam de say be ya obi mfa kwati kwan so enwia osika
customer wo tie me I want me access app no dey make catch say onko Play Store so we use Android onko App Store so we use iOS now onko gallery apps we use Huawei phones ni bia on download mobile banking app or download it we are onya na fa ho di on say asem there be bar na nipa bonifo fa ho ese o mo be ye no ma bi enti de e catch o mo sesi ano e free the amount for best start afro from mo say o mo ye adwuma oji no pese o mo salary advance o mo from o mo si o mo hu GCBN fro o pay salary advance na call phone so na apply GCB staff bia en fro empo no so bi fro na pese o hese no kra obetimi afre to free line 0800 422 422
we enhyehyɛ foforɔ ya GCB Bank PLC ɛde aba ɛde ama yɛtiefoɔ Prince Bafo Asamoah na this amani ebrey utie kaseboy ɛwɔ Peace 104.3 OK 101.7 NEAT 100.9 your ship house Abeka Junction Accra hello 101.5 FM Kumasi Edum abusafo yɛ basisia
Happy Delight Food Juice. Wachulala, swachulala, chichi soso. Afrana pa. Epe kwashu breakfast and was in woman. You Happy Delight Food Juice against with toast, cereal, and even benku. If you mean a bread and fifi, the most fridge man. Happy Delight Food Juice. One of what? And you be here. Happy to relax away. Swano, when you're. Let's say what the chamado. Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Offer a berry, I bring you all day long on fruit juice. I'm Happy Delight. One different flavors, different size. You number 1 liter. Number from NG 150 and 250 ml. A baby healthy life songs on your supermarket. Happy Delight Fruit Juice. Loaded with taste.
Wherever you are, the game is nothing without you. It's on like never before this season. Every major league, every cup, every qualifier, the players, kudos, Semenyo, Iñaki, the goals, the emotions, and the bragging rights. It's all on SuperSport, available on DSTV and GoTV. Get your DSTV decoder at 89 cedis and GoTV decoder at 399 cedis. DSTV, your home of entertainment. Go TV. Love it.
Tune it in. Turn it up.
Peace FM.
And rip off the knob.
Afi ballable. Sesi aye ka say de wo mu ani say major leagues ni nyina de ono mo ahomeso. Omo ahomeso. Ana omo ye preseason August ya yebe wura mu ya na major leagues ni nyina wo mo ebe hyaase nti ama teams na ni abre papa ya wo mo eye preseason to mo ye preseason ni saade ne ya na agro ni posokra obia kire ne bobre wo mo atop players foforo wo mo so kire players no saide wo mo ba team foforo no mu no wo mo bo mo modern fa ni nyina ye niema wo mo de tintin ma pom se be ya se season ni hyaase a womo ebetumi agina yie pa na anim say UEFA Champions League no so womo ya yedi kan ball frufo Champions League na nkasa oyeyim yedi kan sone so kakra na frufo na egu ase hopa no womo no ya sone so adi bia ba be kan papa fo no wo soro ho na fe de omabo group stages no na second qualifying round no make us say ya matches ni bi akoso na abana wie Karabakh fo any Shelbourne equity omode share so no Karabakh for share baako Shelbourne for no entumi ante Malmo FC omne RFS edi share ema Mamu for no share baako RFS for entumi ante duka ni nyina bomu a Mamu for no na qualify omo qualify 5-1 on aggregate FCSB omo any Sheldija omo so de share so a ekokoye 1-1 na omo no omo nya monwie omo si aka ne sima duoso mienu ye ka say de Sheldija fo no omo elidi 2-1 enti epon a na ye behunu ne wa qualify Ludogoris fo so ene reject fo e de ahyehye so eno so Ludogoris fo no edi ani mo ka ba ko a muntimi entiye fa edika na omo boye no eno obi anhye bi enti say kose ya de na Ludogoris fo no e na a qualify ye afei Maccabi TA no ya Maccabi Tel Aviv fo no omo Israel womo da form e wo fie ama Panthers ahwe omo ka baako ya wontimi ntiye ti wo de ko aggregate mu a Panthers fo no elidi 2-1 ti akoni say ya ade ane na kire say Panthers fo no omo ayi Maccabi Tel Aviv fo no efrim afi yanko Panathinaikos omo any Rangers fo so ya ka say obi anhye bi omo si akan no afa edikan na ba na wi obi anhye bi na nso esanse efa edikan no Rangers won che mienu Panathinaikos fo no ntumi antienti no wo mo ka mienu no ene wo mo de edi Panathinaikos fo no anim RB Salzburg enso so ene brand wo mo asiakan no asima edu enum America say RB Salzburg fo ahye ba ko a brand fo no so artisa eka no enti aggregate no Salzburg fo na hye enum ya brand for no ati emu ba kwa ko ni say ya de a ene na kire say Salzburg for no wo mo ati de na ye ko transfers no so a minim say ho na mo twen transfers no amanfo hwe ho papa say transfers no hwan na ato hwan he say player ba ko a em say teams na ni abre ne ho pa obia pese osign no abrante ya ye fe no Benjamin Sesko eya abrante bi osi akan wo Germany abruchimemu na anakan a wosie no so no wo ginanim ho de na goes ndo o share goes Benjamin Sesko de kire se obi a o hwe memrante bi se na mesi bobo pa na sa pepepepe to de won share dan hwe Benjamin anam hemanim mon share dan hwe Benjamin Sesko ne ball boda wo de monko mehame gon ko mehame na mu de monko bisa wo se time ansa na me beda go no se first time bobol ansa na me ja beda go time na me bobo pa no se na me bobo sitie sa pepepepepepe ni abrante ne de goes there onimhye na Benjamin Sesko aya ade bia aye Newcastle United for ya papa na menya sure se Newcastle United for no wo mu rebe fida e wo mu wiase ene na Sesko aye wo mo Newcastle for wo ska wo mu kreska pa isi ade wo mu sika na aisa mo no omu kreska ska do omu krabi ena Man U so ammo brenti esi aye niska Man U de ye hwan ye popra sika de ni bi na so mpani se aboa no wode ne huhu ena ren ne bon sa Arsenal for Tottenham Hotspur ena Newcastle United na no Cameroon ni abrante ya ye frɛ no Brian Mbeumo ono so sa ne ho beda ho ye so omo pe teams Dominicano om diskaka se ko Brian Mbeumo se namo Man U wo ho a me se Arsenal anase Newcastle na Tottenham brofo wo be se mmene ndi oyo memfa mo nya hwe mempe enaja o me se Man U mo Champions League wo se mepe se Man U mo Champions League no ana me abrantie tena fie broboso me ansa na Man U fo kokwa asasa ye tumi akosan no sa de ya na Benjamin Sesko nso di bia ye Newcastle United fo ade na shi Newcastle fo pa o se omukuta sika doso puo pa Abi Leipzig fo aye ready bejiska no Sesko say omuntwen jese one Man U nkomo no omudie no wo makwa mo mahu se enye ye no kra no se ne sika kra na eso wote so no okobo Manchester United a ono abrante Benjamin Sesko waye na adwen se obesi akan e de ama Manchester United eti Newcastle fo no ntwen one Man U fo no kan na sa anye yi a obedwene ho ahwese so person obo Newcastle na ahye Newcastle for no pass Man U ya Champions League ye mobi Europe Efrufo League ikura ye mobi aden na brand Sesko no se ope Manchester United na enye de aka no ene ope Manchester ho abrante Jadon Sancho Man U bo ka koto no free Borussia Dortmund ed no buy abrante buy akwadro wo chen nanka bema kwadwofo pass Jadon Sancho de ye hia ne so bi da abrante ye oba ye kokwasa sa Manchester coach Erik ten Hag crowd dey do baby no akwano bo game why addicted ya Manchester game nti okwada mu awona anadwene nyina obetimi abo game ena coach no hu se bibi ha akwa no enti yemfa no nko rehabilitation e wo Holland ena omde no koye kotra ho aba 7 months coach akwa ibaya obeye mmemasem agu coach iso na coach no pamo no call Chelsea manfosi hey wose afi pan ma bati me bebobo Chelsea for so modern nya modern mobi abrusu bi anya player ye pa tone Jadon Sancho ampa ma Sancho ananko bia ni so ni bobo sei ene nam ho eso Chelsea for se emfa nya hwe na nwumre di aba ne se Borussia Dortmund for asha se ne Manchester United di nkomo se o mate se Manchester United no so mpe 25 million pounds e wo Jadon Sancho ho se Man U for so mate so de aba 17 di ane Man U for nhwe na wo momfa Abrantie Jadon Sancho no emma omo Borussia Dortmund for no de obi mpa na obi epe Chelsea for so kwaka mi entia Manchester United Abrantie bia na ninso ade ye fe no Alejandro Garnacho why small boy wo bu hwehwehwehwe akwa no ja o mu hwehwehwe ena Man U for so mo ne nya adwuma biom Chelsea for se sa Abrantie Garnacho no de ne bo na kosoro 30 million pounds wa bra wo mo no akoton no ni madoa kekura no a woni ball bo e de ama Arsenal for 52 million wo mo beto Garnacho wo mo say 30 million pounds and Manchester United for say wo mo mpese ne mo ho no se Chelsea for ayo madwin so wo mu ade wo mo mfa se scan kura nsi Old Trafford so wo mo de ba befa Alejandro Garnacho enti anwumre ya Aston Villa for ahase ene Abrantie Garnacho edi nkoma hwese se Man U ebetimi agugu skasam no so kakra ma omo de a na omo aba befa Abrantie ya ye frɛ no Alejandro Garnacho na wakwakwa ko si akan e de ama Aston Villa for boboku eno ene enkomo asisi a efri European transfer no mu aba ye de ewie agudie mu nsɛm enanwumre
afi yentie nsɛm bi edi akotene wɔkase boyi emuɛ wɔsoafo ya wɔhwɛ akwan ne akwantempɔn wɔsɛm so akasa kyerɛ Ghana ban hyehyɛ ya wɔyɛ de ama contractors ya wɔn yi akwan afi kane wɔsoafo ya wɔhwɛ akwantempɔn wɔsɛm so akasa wɔkyɛ sɛ kwan bi a wɔn hyɛ bɔ wɔn MPP amemu pension wɔn yɛyɛ edem ɛsom Ghana for gender ministry mpanifoɔ ene wɔn ahyɛ fafa sɛ nea wiase yɛto yɛbo asise nipa ho dwedie enye papa no yɛhyɛ fa ne bi Ghana Pentecostal and Charismatic Council Penifo Akasa afa na kwetia ba election nyame ya adoma enche eba so no ehum waye ncheche ma pa dia ma posifo fifi mantemum efa no 24-hour economy policy ne ho a ene nyume nyina wuti mu nsem ohene wa kase bo wa hene mene
nana ya kese yen ena yede kasebo yi ebremo na aseda bi ya wo kasebo no mu no yede ma
MTN we there for you everywhere you go baby